Hi, Val. There were like so many things I forgot to do before stream, and I'm like, oh no. Alright, I think I got everything. I hope it's a minimal amount, then I think I'm ready now. Yay! Oh wait, almost one more thing. That steel is cold, and so is the weather, so let's keep on. Oh my gosh, that's a cold line. Yeah, I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Hi, hi, hi. Oh my goodness, I have the, I decided to have this model on today. Yeah, hi, Shofa. I'll be having a collab later today as well, so I'll be using this model. Itty bitty boo, yeah! Adorable, yeah! Thank you! Yeah, so, I'll be doing a collab in this model, and all of us are going to be on stream with these type of models. It is gonna be super cute. We're gonna be playing, what was it called? It was like Rogue something. I don't remember what it was called. But we'll be playing something like that. It's like a co-op game. It's very silly, goofy. Hi, Mui, that's cute. Thank you, buddy. Hi. I did change my keybinds a bit, so some of the redeems work, but not all of them. Let me see which redeems work if I have it still on my desk. Alright, so Bonk, Head Pats, Clown Nose all work. I did remove one redeem, but it's because it's not used very often anyway, which was the no petting redeem. I had somebody said it was very cringy, so I was like, okay, nobody uses it anyway, so I might as well remove that redeem. Okay, it's getting a little awkward. I'm like thinking in the middle of that sentence, and I was like, wait, where was I going with this? So yeah, I had a very, very good Christmas. I hope everyone else did too. Expect hand cams in the future because I just got a webcam. So that's really cool. I'm very, very excited for that. Alright, let's see. Oh my gosh, I almost used my mouse for this. I use controller. Okay, I'm trying to remember. It was chapter 4 end. Alright, we're going straight into chapter 5. Oh my gosh, so many days passed and I forgot the guide again.
Mid-August.
Mid-August.
It was the peak of summer, and the sweltering sun was beating down on the residents of Trista. After returning from Heimdall, we were given a whopping 5-day summer vacation before the school year resumed. Turns out, Thor sticks to its military roots, only granting extended vacations to students over the New Year's holiday. However, nobles are allowed to visit home, ostensibly to give them time to become familiar with their family's holdings.
I got some new games. Got one I really want to stream. Be pretty nice. That's awesome. That's amazing. I'm so glad. Yeah, I didn't get any games. I was like, darn. But at the same time, I have not finished very many games either. So they're like, finish the games you have. And I'm like, true.
And, as you might expect, that meant most students from classes 1 and 2 spent summer away from Trista. Meanwhile, classes 3 through 5 were stuck on campus, envying the nobility as they studied and trained as usual.
Ah, yes, the curse of backlog. It sure is. I never experienced backlog until I became an adult. I always was stuck with one game, and that would be the only game I would receive in that year, and I would play the heck out of it. I would probably play over like 200 hours on that game, those games, on each of them, because I wouldn't get a new one until like 1 or 2 years later. And now I get probably like a new game every probably like 2 or 3 of them a year. Yeah, pretty much that much. And it's becoming backlog because it takes me half a year to complete one game and I'm getting 3 of them a year.
The other members of Class 7 and I chose to stay in Trista as well, facing the heat with our fellow students.
It's so hot. I'm dying in here. I'm sick of this heat already. You do play JRPGs, and those usually run on the very long side of things. Yeah, I think old JRPGs I used to play was like, I think the very first one I've ever played was Pokemon. And that served me a lot of playtime that I didn't have to worry about like, oh no, I don't get a new game anytime soon. Because I think other games I used to have was like Cooking Mama and Super Mario. What was another one that I had? I had, I think it was like some sort of pinball game. I think it was Beyblade. I had a Beyblade game. And then I had this game called Dogs for the Game Boy Advance. I remember for Game Boy Color, I had more Mario games, and it was a Star Trek game. And the Star Trek game, I only played for like 3 days, and I'm like, I don't want to play this anymore. It was too hard. And the worst part is that these games are served to, when you want to save your progress, they don't have a save state. You have to use a password system, so you have to get a password, but it has to be at stop points. I could not get to any of the stop points, and the stop points were like really, really far. And I was never good enough to reach that far. So my friend was like, oh, you wanted to see how it was like to get to the stop point? Here's a password. I was like, oh, I get to see another part of the game I never got to see before. He was so good, and like, yeah, oh my gosh. Back then, I forgot about the password system. I'm sick of this heat already. Oh, that was Fee. I thought that was Machias. Talking about it is making me feel even hotter. Yeah, Academy should install an orbital air conditioner. At least it would be a little bit easier to cope. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope you got all the things you wanted. An orbital air conditioner? What is that? Well, it's this device that blows out cool air to help regulate a room's temperature. Maybe it'll help you think of it as the opposite of a stove. Wow, that's some kind of wizardry. I've heard of them, but aren't they supposed to be prohibitively expensive? Only the most modern buildings seem to be able to afford them. Do you have one in your house? Well, there's one in the Rhineford Company's corporate headquarters, yeah. It'd be nice if my mother could spare one, you know, for the Academy. She sits on the board of directors for. Seems a bit much to hope for. This is the military academy, so I doubt we could expect to indulge quite a bit that much. Still, a machine that could help us keep cool in the summer? Whoever first invented that should get a medal. I'll admit, the summer heat here is more difficult to cope than that Ligram. But as long as I think of it as another part of my training, it doesn't bother me all that much. Barhar gets some similar summer heat waves, but there's usually a breeze blowing in from the canyon at this time of year. That does make summers a bit easier to manage. My hometown's up in the mountains, so it's pretty cool even around this time of year. Actually, now that you mention it, I thought you three would go back to... I can't read. I thought you three would go back home for the summer, being nobles and all. Were you given permission? You were given permission, weren't you? If anyone else was going home, I would have considered it. But in the end, I decided against it. I mean, it wasn't all that long ago I got to see Elise. Maybe next year. I came here to train. Until I feel that I've made significant progress, I have no intention of returning home. Huh. Some of you guys saw my father's mansion. Do you think I would go back to a place that willingly? As I'd much rather stay here and take my chances with heatstroke. You're really that comfortable at home, huh? You're really that uncomfortable. Still, as hot as it is, there's not a lot going on here. I doubt all the people headed to that conference at the end of the month have much time to be worrying about the heat. Make a good point. You're all talking about the West of Zemuria Trade Conference, right? Oh, there's Crossbell! Wait, where is Liberal? That's the one. There's never been an international conference on that scale before. At least, not in modern times. Mayor Dieter Cross, who also happens to be the International Bank of Crossbell CEO, was the one who first proposed it. Bottom left is Liberal. Oh, the one with the red dot with the bird! I've heard that Prince Olivert will be attending on the behalf of His Majesty the Emperor. Wait, they're having him represent the Emperor? Is this okay? And Chancellor Osborne is supposed to be attending as well. Seems crazy to think that we met them both just a few weeks ago. The Chancellor in particular was a pretty intimidating figure. Seems like a big scary monster. I need to move this mic closer. Hopefully it's not too loud. I've heard that he served in the Imperial Army before becoming a politician. Then 11 years ago, His Majesty entrusted him with the position of Chancellor. Supposedly a full 70% of the Imperial Army is under his jurisdiction. Isn't the game really quiet? I'm worried the game is a little quiet with the music, but I think it's okay. We already know what happened at the conference. Thank you, Azure. Yeah, the conference went great, right? Music is fine? Okay, that's awesome. Thank you. His rail fame comes from establishing most of the nation's railway network, centered on the capital. Though he's also been responsible for annexing several smaller countries and independent states around Erebonia. I believe all those took place without any bloodshed though, at least as far as I'm aware. I won't put too much stock in what he's selling. Military spending in this country has been increasing exponentially since he took up his position as Chancellor. And that's only possible thanks to the tax revenue he gleans from the people of Helmdalar and those annexed nations. My hand's dry. I'm gonna put on lotion. Alright, there we go. Well. Oh god, I thought I pressed the button. Hydrate! Okay, I will hydrate. I was hydrating my hands, now I hydrate my throat. Dryness behavior. Alright. This screams dryness behavior. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. After the stream, it's Daima. Oh yeah! Alright, I'll have to remember. And I started stream late again today. could tell when I'm drinking water. I tilt back. Alright. He was the one who ordered the construction of those 2 railway guns. They got pointed at Crossbell too. Oh, maybe I could catch it today. Let's go! Yeah! He was the one who ordered the construction of those 2 railway guns that we got pointed at Crossbell. Whoa! At one point, Erebonia was on the verge of a full-scale war with Calvard because of those things. Oh yeah, I heard it was actually Liberal that proposed a way to avoid an armed conflict. They ended up signing a non-aggression pact, right? Yeah. Though, as I'm sure you'll notice, there's still quite a bit of tension between the 2 countries. I wouldn't be surprised if the issue reared its head again during the trade conference. Chancellor Osborne's been a really popular figure in the capital, though. Popular enough that it seems that he has a group of terrorists after him. Oh, he does seem to be the Imperial Liberation Front's main target, doesn't he? You know, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator and all of that. Indeed, they seem to harbor a great-seated grudge against him. Their anger seemed a bit unusual in this intensity, doesn't it? He did seem to be the type that would make a lot of enemies, especially with a face like that. Yeah, he looks like a bad guy. I feel like, I don't know, but I feel like the Liberation Front is not evil. Because when I first saw what they looked like through the opening, I was like, oh, they look like a goofy bunch. But like, they're called the Liberation Front, and Chancellor Osborne, so my impression of him, I think I first saw him in Zero and Trails of the Sky 3rd, and I was thinking, he's a bad person, isn't he? Like, he felt evil. And seeing these guys here, like, guys, I never played this far in the game, so I don't know if they're evil or not, but I'm thinking the Liberation is not evil. I feel like they may have given that impression at first, but I don't think they're actually evil. Thank you for the 5 streak Shova! He does seem the type that would make a lot of enemies, especially with a face like that. Well, I'd rather not speak ill of my father's close ally, but... Come to think of it, isn't the instructor awfully late? It's well past time for homeroom to start. True, it should have taken about 10 minutes ago, actually. I swear, that woman... She better not be sleeping off into another hangover back in the dormitory. Not even with the guy who used the demon flute to sick a massive spider on children and reincarnate a bone dragon. Ah! You know you got a point there, but it could be that since we sided with Chancellor Osborne, they were like, won't even do it to children. Maybe it's just Gil that's evil. Wait, is that his name? I think his name is Gilbert. The guy with the glasses, I think he's the only one that's like actually evil, but I don't think the guy in the mask, the woman and the chunky guy is evil. But I think Gilbert is. That was a morally virtuous bone dragon. Okay, I'll wait till I'm proven wrong. Because I remember when I went through Danganronpa 2, I was so suspicious. I think her name was Monomi, and all the way to the end, I was like, Monomi's evil. She's evil. She's playing it up. We're gonna see her real face soon. It never happened. And from then on, I started having more faith in people rather than trying to say that they're evil until the end. It hurt. It hurt a lot when I found out she was not evil. I was like, I was so suspicious of her. I accused her so much, and she wasn't evil at all. I feel like a terrible person. All right, I'll stretch and hydrate. All right. always have faith in people, like the faith I have in Tales. Yeah! I don't know what that means if like always in the Tales of series, because sometimes it hits really, really good and sometimes it doesn't. So there's like, what is it? Movie is terrible. Oh wait, I thought I had the clown redeem. Why didn't it work? Wait, let me double check. I was so sure I had the clown redeem working. Let me see. What's with this nose? Why is... What happened to this nose? This nose doesn't even follow my face. Nose where? I don't see a nose. Where's nose? Hi, Silver. How are you? Alright, I'm getting rid of this nose. Noseless! Maybe I only have 5 senses. Alright. Wait. Did I just say maybe I have 5 senses? There is only 5 senses. I meant 4. Because noseless. You better not be sleeping off another hangover back in the dormitory. Wouldn't put past her. I wish I could say there's no way our upstanding obstructed. I wish I could say there's no way our upstanding instructor would do that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, there she is.
Excuse me. I'll have you know I did no such thing. Today.
Instructor?
Good morning, instructor.
Morning, everyone!
Morning! Question still
Anyway,
stands.
I'll have you know I've got a good reason for being late today.
Sorry, I didn't realize that was a question. Oh, wait. Now I see it. So the real question is this. Did you enjoy your time with Trails Through Azure? I did! I really liked it. To be honest, I feel like Zero to Azure was way better than Trails in the Sky. So much. I really enjoyed how they had the buildup of like, I guess like subverting your expectations, because in the beginning, it just felt like we were doing police officer things and stuff like that. And it escalated to like the surreal like boss fight. It was insane. Oh, you and I disagree then. No! I loved Zero and Azure. Between like Trails in the Sky and Zero and Azure, I vastly loved Zero and Azure more. Zero is nice and self-contained, with Azure building even further. Yeah. Zero is A tier, Azure is B tier. Yeah, I do think I did like Zero more than Azure. I felt like, what was it? Zero had a lot of like really cool cameos. The plot twist in Zero was insane, because I think also because I was talking to all the NPCs in Zero, I was building a bond. I'm not gonna spoil for anybody who has not seen Zero or Azure, but there was like, I was talking to a lot of NPCs and there was this one random NPC that was like, huh, he has a portrait. He seems very handsome and stuff. And chat was calling me a simp for that. And I was like, but he's a handsome, sweet doctor. What more can he want? Oh my gosh. Sky SC S tier. Yes, I think it is very good. I do think there are some parts that do have issues, like original Trails in the Sky, but SC was like definitely way more interesting than first chapter. And I even think that SC was better than the third game too of Trails in the Sky. A doctor in Trails. You didn't get the raging bad guy. No, I didn't. I did not, because I was reading all the NPC dialogue, and when I got a quest randomly about a fishing tournament, I was thinking like, oh, this random NPC I've always see that I was talking to and stuff that all the patients were like praising him for. I was like thinking like, oh, that's very cool that we get to know more about him. And I was like, and then when we had the little fishing quest, I was thinking, oh, so that's why he has a portrait. And that was it. That was the only reason I thought that he had a portrait for, because that has happened with other characters. Like, I think his name was Jonah. Jonah had a portrait, and all he was used for was like these certain cutscenes and stuff, but he wasn't really like a playable character, a plot twist character, or anything like that. He was just there for the story. They didn't have to give him a portrait, but they did. Now, dude's partially responsible for what happened to Ren behind the Star Door 15. Wait, he is? No. I'll put it this way. Estelle is still the best the pro tag the series ever received. Ultra violence! Pronounced Yona. Oh, Yona! Thank you! I did not even know that he was the doctor that did that too. Ren, no! How dare he! Yeah, the plot twists were insane. I think, like, the game seems to throw me under so many, what is it, plot twists that I don't expect, like, even in the first game? And then, like, I was, like, thinking, they won't do that again. Like, I don't think they're gonna... I think I'm gonna be able to figure out who the villain is, and I was wrong. I thought for sure the villain was going to be, what was his name? He was like the IBS director, because I was thinking, I could see him being evil. He was not the villain! In fact, he was the one who got used. I was like, what? Okay, maybe I should stop talking about this. But Ren was used by the DG code. Oh yeah, now I remember the DG Kyoda. Oh, I joked around saying, oh, it's D Greyman. Even Ouroboros found them repulsive. Oh, that's really bad if Ouroboros found them repulsive. So Ouroboros killed them all. Is Ouroboros not evil then? Man, if DG Kyoto was even worse than is even worse than Ouroboros. That's surreal. I mean, I just realized I was calling it DG Kyoto because that's how they said it in Japanese. And I was thinking, maybe Kyoto just means cult. I was thinking maybe that's... I thought the 3 dots is Kyoto, but then I was thinking, what if that's just the word cult in Japanese? Ouroboros operate on a code of very effed up ethics. Wiseman was just the worst of them, which is why the second Anguius, the first Anguius in Ararhard when he's dead? Oh, good. And the 3 dots are there for... Ah. I'm learning so much. So they worked on really bad ethics, but like a lot of the members of Ouroboros don't like Wiseman. DG is Demi-Orgos, therefore Gnosis. Oh! Oh, snap. That's what it means. Alright, I'm going to keep reading. I think I'm near the end of the game. Let me double check. Chapter 5. Oh no, there's 2 more chapters after this. I mean, chapter 5, yeah, there's still more. Yeah, I thought that the Trails of series tends to only be 5 chapters long, but this one is a lot longer than Zero and Azure, because both Zero and Azure were 5 chapters. Way more. Oh my goodness, we're past the halfway point, but we're still in the thick of it. Oh my gosh, my model's range is so far. Instructor Sara, I would. Whoa! I mean, she is nice. Anyway, I'll have you know, I've got a good reason of being late today.
And that reason is, we're going to be welcoming a new classmate today.
Wait, really? Wait, is it the white hair guy?
What?
We got an empty chair.
A transfer student at this time of year?
Reverie in particular will throw you through a loop because you have 3 perspectives between 3 different protags. White hair guy. His name is Crow. Forgot his name.
Seriously?
All right, come on in.
Righto.
Righto. It is him, Crow.
Huh? Crow?
But isn't he a second-year student?
He's
I'm
being
Crow
pulled back a
Armbrust.
year.
Starting today, I'll be joining you fine folks as a member of Class 7. It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys. What?
What? I mean, how?
Are you sure you want to know? It's a long tale fraught with the intrigue of school politics.
I don't think I'd put it quite like that.
Did he just all of a sudden had synergy for the Arceus?
Back in his first year, he slacked off so much that he ended up failing a few of his classes. Then he came crying to me in a panic, like, oh, me Instructor Sarah, they're not gonna let me graduate. So as a special exception, he's going to be joining us for the next 3 months to pay for his laziness.
So bad that he got a rank down. No. You'll get a lot more crows, so don't you worry. All right.
You can't be serious.
That's an even more pathetic reason than I was bracing myself for.
Crow's an excellent party member, by the way. Dual revolvers are... Ooh. I feel like I regret not trying to link him more. I did some link, what is it? Like, bonding with him, but I didn't do a lot of it. I was like, it'll be fine. Even Angelica had some bonding. Well, not Angelica. I think it was... What's the student council president? I forget her name, but like, even you could bond with her. But I was like thinking, like, she doesn't become a playable character, I don't think. Toa, yeah, thank you. It's even more pathetic reason that I was bracing myself for.
I think you already know that Crow was one of the trial users for the Arcus test they ran last year. So I thought he might be a good role model for you. In that sense, anyway. And don't forget, he'll also be joining us on our future field studies, too.
Nice. Looks like you saved me the trouble of having to explain it all. Anyway, let's let the good times roll. Oh, and since we're all classmates now, no need for all that sweet talking you lay on the other second years, all right?
Right. Easier said than done, I fear.
If he was any more laid back, he'd be comatose.
What? Dead.
Instructor, I can't help but notice you left the door open.
Wait, is there someone else too?
Huh? Are you serious?
Is it Toa?
Oh, I was hoping to catch you off guard. All right, come on in and say hello.
I thought you forgot I was out in the hall!
Is that Toa? Wait! Milliam! Oh, she's hiding her little gear.
What?
You must be joking.
Wait. No, she doesn't have
Are you-
like any robotic ears. Why does she have a hat on like that?
You're the girl we met in the Nord Highlands.
Yuppers! Long time no see, guys. But I see a couple of you I don't know, so I guess I better introduce myself. I'm Milliam. Milliam Orion.
Whoa!
And this here is Eric Gitlum. But we'll just call him Lammy for short.
What the hell is that? Holy crap!
It's that thing we saw at Ark's fort.
So this is that strange girl you met in the Nord Highlands.
Oh, and a little house rule before anything gets blown up. No bringing that thing out in the classroom. If he accidentally smashes a wall or blasts through the ceiling, I'm the one who's gonna get chewed out for it.
Hello, hi, Hikari, how are you? Hi, Endor. Combat show, yes.
Boo. Fine. Anyway. Nice to meet you guys.
Tell me you're kidding. Please?
I really wish I could.
Well, I can see we're in for some fun times these next 3 months.
Is that a Pokemon? I wonder. Pretty good. Gonna stick around until I have to drive my dad to the dentist. Might take advantage of the proximity and hit the mall while I'm at it. Let's go! I hope he has a good time at the dentist. Nothing that will hurt him too much. I'm very close to some of the people who worked on Zero and Azure. Oh, that's so cool. What did they work on in Zero and Azure? I can only say the only person I know that actually worked on something cool like for Japanese anime and stuff was like, I had a friend who animated for Jujutsu Kaisen on some scenes. So I was like, oh my gosh, you're the coolest person ever. He's like, now you can tell people that you have a friend who animated in Jujutsu Kaisen. Because Zero and Azure both started out as oh, that's so cool. I remember seeing the fan translations originally. What is it? That project was so popular. Like, the fan translations were so good, I thought the game was already out. I thought it was already translated. I was like, where can you buy this game? And then I realized it was a patch. And I was like, that is so good. What? No way? Who was it? What? His name was Sket. He was one of the animators for Jujutsu Kaisen. Yep. And then the fan translations were made into official translations. That's so cool. I love that. Just gonna pop a couple teeth out and ask about getting some dentures. That goofball put it off until he was almost out of teeth. Makes me want... No! That's so sad. Yeah, I would say, like, if you're in the early signs of noticing your teeth falling out, get... I think they're called deniers. I forget what they're called. It's basically you just replace your old teeth with fake teeth and stuff, but they'll be stuck into your gums. And you never have to worry about dentures. It's way better than dentures. Same group did the YS versus Trails fan translation, which is now being made official next year. That is awesome. I saw that and I was like, wait, that came out? I never seen it. And that's so cool that they're bringing that in English now. I love it. This has been a great year for Trails because Trails has been growing so much because of them bringing out new games like every year. It's like 2 games a year. That's insane. Pronounce yeast. Rhymes with teas. Oh. Which season? The newest season of Jujutsu Kaisen. Yes, Kappa cool. Yeah. 3 days went by. At first, no one was sure what to make out of Crow Armburst, an intelligence division agent, Milliam Orion's sudden transfer into Class 7. But within a matter of days, it almost felt like they'd been here all along. I'm sure that none of you need to be reminded that it was none other than the Emperor Dretchels who ended up in the War of the Lions. But did you know that the historical records tell us that amazingly few soldiers under his command? Initially, his allies numbered only a few confidants and several warriors from Nord. And while supporters rallied to him in hopes in each region, his ranks still couldn't hope to compare to the other prince's armies. You're going to be seeing a lot less from them coming out with 2 games each year because the gap is closing between JP releases and EN releases quite a bit. Trails through Daybreak 2 launches on Valentine's Day this year. Oh my gosh, we're even getting Trails of Daybreak 2. We are being so spoiled. That puts us 12 out of 13 games in English. Wow. Oh my gosh. We are being so spoiled. I'm so happy that Trails is becoming more popular in English globally, because now more people get to enjoy it. And yeah, I've been wanting to get into the series for a while, but like back then they only had Trails of Cold Steel, and then they brought out Trails in the Sky more recently in English, and then they brought out Zero and Azure, which I bought it the day of when it came out for Zero and Azure. And then there was Reverie and Daybreak that just came out recently too. Actually, English release order started with... Oh, it did start with Sky! Oh snap! I thought it came after Cold Steel. Yeah, sorry about that misinformation! I'm spreading misinformation. Then Sky SC, then Cold Steel 1. Wait, they did not release Sky 3rd until after Cold Steel 1 and 2? Oh snap. Well, I think that was actually a smart idea with the releases they did in English. Because I feel like Sky series was definitely needed to be posted first. But I know it didn't take off until Cold Steel came out, because I started hearing about Cold Steel after Cold Steel 3 came out. And funny enough, it was Lost Paws, or Noble, was talking about it. And I was like, whoa, this looks like an interesting series. And he already, before he recommended about Tales of Exilia 2. So that was like my first exposure to the Tales of series, so I decided to check it out. And I really liked it. So I was like, wow, this guy got good taste. I'm gonna see Trails in the Sky, Trails of Cold Steel. And I ended up loving it a lot. Well, like, I only saw a little bit of Cold Steel, and then I decided to put it off and do it on stream instead. Cold Steel's set of games is sadly the worst out of the Trails games. Really? It is? It does stink? No! I think the pacing for this is like so interesting. The reason you heard about it after Cold Steel 3 came out is because when the publisher changeover happened. Oh, I see. I was thinking it was because some sort of plot twist happened in Cold Steel 3. There was a very specific moment in the series where the series jumps the shark. I wonder what happened. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's half why Cold Steel was the worst. No, I'm so sad because it looks like this game has so much potential. I was looking forward to this one the most. The other half is the fact that Reen is bland in comparison to Estelle and Kevin. No. But I really liked Lloyd too. I think Lloyd, he is what is it? He's a pimp and he doesn't even know it. But for Rean, from what I get from his personality, is that he's a very selfless person. Lloyd is okay, but he still suffers from light novel protag guy syndrome in ways. Rean's just the worst about it because Rean's accomplishments are way too high for how little he does. He does seem to, what is it? Humble himself a lot about his accomplishments, I noticed. I would say that he's more, I wouldn't say he's, boring. I think it might have to do how he was written, though. And while supporters rallied to him in each region, his ranks still couldn't hope to compare to the other prince's armies. Nonetheless, they continued to advance, liberating region after region, and after half a year of bloody battles, Prince Stretchels met perhaps his most well-known supporter. Milliam, right? Would you happen to know the historical figure to whom I'm referring?
Sure do! Leon Sandlot, also known as the Lance Maiden.
Oh, right you are. Well done. Sandlot was the daughter of the count who ruled over... Excuse me. So canonically, B rank in the Bracer Guild, despite her solving the Liberal Arc incident SC, Rean is made into something far higher by his story's end and does nothing to accomplish it. What? Sad. I'm the biggest Rean hater on the planet, though. It's okay. We all have our likes and dislikes of characters. I feel like sometimes I see certain characters in different ways and stuff. Like I remember going through Estelle in the beginning. I didn't like her at first until SC, when you see her character development. She became a lot more mature and stuff. But a lot of people love her spicy attitude, and I can see why, because she could be pretty fun with her spicy attitude. Why you hate her? What did he do? He was humble or selfless, but it seems like what is it? Estelle is a shining example of how to write a good protag. I think it's more like she's a very unique protag. She really reminds me... Who does she remind me of? Probably not very many protags do this, but I know like a very faulty protag where you could definitely see that they're very flawed and stuff, but you see growth in them because since they're so flawed, they have so much room to grow, and it makes them very interesting to watch their journey. Which is like Tales of the Abyss with Luke. Seeing his growth was really, really good. I don't know why I'm leaning so much. Rean is overly bland. He has nothing going for him. He has no personality or any ambition. He tries to, hide his ambitions. Well, maybe you're right. I don't know his ambitions. For me, I noticed that he tries to push himself away from people a lot because he feels, he has imposter syndrome really, really hard. Oh, hey, you mentioned the most hated JRPG of all time. No! Tales of the Abyss is my #1 favorite! No! No! Okay, I think we have different tastes. Tales of the Abyss is the most... What? No way! I heard it was #1 best! You despise... No, that was my #1 favorite. I feel like... So, I know that there's 2 types of people in the Tales of community. You either hate Abyss but love Vesperia, or hate Vesperia and love Abyss. And I'm the one who doesn't really like Vesperia very much but love Abyss. Evil Mooey! Oh, you hate them both! You do not discriminate. I give you so much props for that. But yeah. Personally, I didn't like Zestiria as a game. No, I love Zestiria too. But at the same time, I did hear it is a very, very mixed bag. Like, people have very mixed responses to Zestiria. So I understand about that. Like, most people who didn't like Zestiria was because the game is just a hero's journey type of story. But for some reason, when I played it for the first time, it gave me my sense of wonder again, like when I was a kid, when I was playing Zestiria, and that's why I really liked it a lot. And I love the characters. Mikleo made me start the game, and Saray helped me finish. The plot is great, but the gameplay is yeah. Okay, yeah. I feel like the gameplay, once you understand it, it's a lot easier. You could cheese it through, but like the game is basically like get lucky with good equipment and just keep upgrading that only piece of equipment to the very end of the game. And you can actually upgrade it to +10 and then reset it back to 1, but it'll turn into a different type of equipment but keeps all the note stats on it, but it upgrades into a next grade of equipment and then starts back in the bottom. And then you can keep upgrading it even more and then reset it back. And I was like, what? You can do that? So I did that, and I was able to reach the end of the game, and I was able to cheese the boss. But you can infinitely dodge in Zestiria, and that's how I was able to beat bosses on there. When I got to other games, I couldn't do what I did in Zestiria, so I couldn't cheese it the same way. So I was like, oh no, this is harder. And when I went back to Zestiria, Zestiria became hard again for me because I got used to the other way of playing. It should make more sense to you if I said some of my favorite JRPGs being Terranigma, Vagrant Story, Live Alive, and Chris. I haven't heard of any of those. Oh snap. No, I don't know any of those. Terranigma is an experience. Oh snap. Should I see what that looks like? Terranigma's translation is... But that's the only bad part about it. I know what you mean about very poor translation because I went through an anime and watched it sub for the first time, and then I decided to watch it dub, and the translation was entirely different. It lost so much context that most of the time when you're going through the English dub, you're like, what? Why did they do that? Why did they say that? What are they talking about? And when you see the Japanese version, you're like, oh, why did they say that in the English? Live Alive is very interesting mechanically. It's uncompromising. Oh no. Terranigma's ending got me to shed a tear or two. Oh my gosh, I love when games make me cry. If it can make me cry, that's a good game. Because that means I'm emotionally invested in the story. It's a game that does not care about your feelings. Oh, heck yeah. Then Terranigma is definitely the game for you. Oh my goodness, that's a game to put on my playlist. Sandla was the daughter of the Count who ruled over a remote region, and accounts tell us she showed a great martial skill from a young age. In particular, her skill with the lance was unparalleled. No records exist of her ever being bested in combat. The Lance Maiden also had a group of mighty warriors under her command, who fought alongside her in battle. Perhaps you'd like to illuminate us as to the name of this famous band, Reen? Oh, I have not read any of the books. The group of mighty warriors led by the Lance Maiden? That's the... Oh, wait. No, that's not the Grails Ritter. That's the Holy Church, right? Irons Ritter. Thank you! Bless you! The Einsritter, also known as the Iron Knights. There were a band of knights said to be able to charge across the battlefield like lightning, cutting down all in their path. Correct! You've done your homework. The Wandering Prince met with the Lance Maiden one day during the prolonged conflict in a remote region of the country. After recognizing each other as reliable and trustworthy, they pledged to fight together under a united banner. With the Lance Maiden and her knights bolstering his ranks, Dretchel's army swept through the region one after another. Stalsritter are the name of the Aronhald elite set of warriors. Dovile the Swift, Ainz the Stout, and Enna the Sharp. I remember seeing that. That's probably why it looked so familiar. Grailsritter are the name of the church sect which kill heretics or for artifacts. You suck at pronunciation, and that's why I know I do. I know I'm so bad at pronunciation. As an interesting footnote, the castle the Einsritter used for their base of operations 250 years ago. She does it well when we give her some Oh, thank you. You fought the Stalritter and Azure. Yeah, I remember. That's why the Orion Haunts sounds very familiar, because she's like the blonde girl, which I thought was what's her name? I thought it was Ilya at first. When I saw her, I was like, oh, is that Ilya? No, wait, she got crushed by the chandelier. That's not her. Or is she? And it wasn't. It was someone completely different. So, it just so happens to be only a hop, skip, and jump away from Laura's home in Legram. Oh, are we gonna go to her place next? Indeed, it's known as Lohengrin Castle. It's a beautiful old building situated on the shore of Lake Ebble, to the west of Legram. Oh, so you mentioned it before. Oh, wait, that is Elliot. Does anyone live there now? No, due to the dangerous terrain there, no one goes near it. These days, it exists simply as a relic of bygone age. You fought the Stalritter and Azure, and Orionarhod is the de facto strongest character in Zemuria we know of currently. She's also the 7th Angius. Meanwhile, in the back, Crow is sleeping. Yeah, I noticed! We're not gonna talk about it. He's in the pro tag spot in the very back right row. The Arset family is responsible for the care and maintenance of the castle, though really, only minimal work is done. Speaking of the Arset house, wasn't one of the ancestors the Einsritter's second in command? Indeed, the Lance Maiden's most trusted assistant and confidant, from what I understand. The Sandlaw family line ended with the death of Lance Maiden, and it's partially because of that of the Arset family mourns her death each year. I see. Not gonna lie, the entire set of games would have been infinitely better if Crow were the pro tag. Namely, to get the perspective of everything was doing when the game was going on. Really? Because I thought it was really cool that Reen's hair turns white. It's like a mystery. Oh, what a fascinating story. Legram, huh? Never had a mission there, so I would never have been able to go. Maybe I should have stopped by when I went to Barhart a while back. You'd think she'd try at least to try to conceal the fact that she gets sent all over the country on secret missions. I know. She's totally let it slip that she was doing something in Barhart too. Well, I suppose it's better than her being all distant and cagey around us. AP increased by 1, let's go! Okay, so tomorrow's a free day, which means that next Wednesday you'll have your usual practical exam. You better bring your A game. The answer to that mystery is dumb. No, I figured it was gonna be like that. I'm not going to say what it is, but you're going to be disappointed. Yeah, I feel like whenever these sort of things come up, it's always much simpler than it actually is, and it makes me so sad. I wish it would have been something cool like what happened in D. Gray Man. That would have been really, really cool. Oh, Milliam and Crow. A few must have instructional materials you guys are going to need as part of the Class 7 finally showed up. I'll hand that stuff off to you once you're done here, so I want you to come with me to the faculty lounge. Righto! Man, what a drag. Alright, homeroom's out for the day. Flee while you can. Machias, if you do the honors. Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow. You're playing the PC version? No, this is actually the PlayStation 4 version. I'm playing it on my PlayStation 4 right now with a capture card. So, what do you think? Well, I don't think we would have to be on our guard around her at least. Same. Though I'd rather she kept that giant silver thing of hers hidden. I don't think she's a bad girl. I was just taking a nap in the courtyard yesterday and she came and fell asleep next to me. What does that have to do whether or not she's trustworthy? They looked like a couple of kittens all curled up together. Their personalities may be worlds apart, but they're both rather cat-like in their own ways. She can't be more than 12 or 13, still practically a child. Yeah, you're right. She's so chipper all the time. It's really hard to really be cold towards her. Yeah, I don't think I could bring myself to spurn her. She's got this natural charm, I think. Be that as it may, her presence here reeks of blood and iron, if you take my meaning. Well, it certainly seems that way.
As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance. I should have it ready for you in a few weeks' time.
It might, so since I'm playing it on the PlayStation 4 version, it could explain why the capture of this looks so not as crisp as if the PC version, but it's because I bought this way before I started streaming. Like, I didn't even have a PC to play this on, so yeah, I bought this game a long time ago. It's hard to believe a girl like that could be an agent of the intelligence division, but just going off what happened in Nord, not so much that would make me doubt it now. And then there's that thing, Argetlum? Is it Argetlum? And it's always with her. She calls it Lammy, but aside from its name, we don't really know anything about it. It seems to be some sort of strange material with both metallic and ceramic properties. Hard, but pliable. Agreed. It doesn't look like anything you could make even with the most cutting-edge orbital technology. When I touched it, it felt really nice and cold. Wow, so you actually touched it? It hasn't really escaped my notice, and it seems strikingly familiar to the combat shells that we fight. I cannot read. I looked over, and I was like, oh, I lost my place in reading. It hasn't escaped my notice that it seems strikingly similar to the combat shells we fight in our practical exams. I think it's safe to assume that they share some kind of common origin. Yeah, they do look similar. The instructor said that she was forced to accept it, though in a sense, Milliam was forced on us too. You're welcome to think what you will, but I don't trust her. Oh boy. Either way, she's technically our classmate now, like it or not. It may be a little early to tell whether we could trust her as a friend, but we should be able to figure out pretty quickly whether we can count on her as a member of Class 7. Ah. Well, it's the logical way of breaking it down at least. You're right. It's still pretty early to make sweeping judgments. Knowing her background would be great, but what's really important is whether you can count on her in a fight. Agreed. Uh-oh, I accidentally turned on turbo mode. As students of the military academy, that's probably the most important issue. We'll have to wait and see. Well, considering that we're living in the same dormitory, it might be good if we get along. Yeah, I wouldn't want her to think that we're trying to make her feel unwelcome either. And then there's Crow. What's he like, Green? You seem like you got along with him pretty well. I don't know if I put it quite like that. If I had to say, I'd describe him as a Capricious gambling addict, way too prone to anta for every hand. Ideos help us. Sounds like some sort of miscreant one. You would be better off avoiding. You can count on him when the chips are down, though. He really helped me out last month when Elise went into the old schoolhouse. He's good in a fight, and pretty handy with his Arceus, too. Maybe we're worrying over nothing, then. Capricious. Is that how you say it? Maybe we're worrying over nothing, then. Still, I'm not really sure how to connect with him, you know? Well, at least we're in separate dorms for the time being. We'll have to see how things go. Oh, this little oddball of a... He probably forced this desk over here because he's like, I want to not be perceived. Okay, so we probably have some free time. Got me right here.
Green Schwarzer speaking.
But the she, us is kind of squished together. Capricious.
Oh, hi there, Reen.
Is that Toa?
Do you have a moment?
Toa?
Yeah, it is.
Well, this is a surprise. What can I do for you?
You've got a new student in your class now, right? Well, her student notebook is ready, so I figured it'd be best to get it to her as soon as possible. And since you handled it last time, would you mind coming to get it for her?
Ah, you're talking about Milliam.
Yeah, I should see if I could try to spend time with Crow so I could raise up his bond since we're gonna have some free time.
Sure thing. I'll come get it right away. You want me to swing by the student council room then?
That'd be great. Thanks.
She sure doesn't waste any time. I should head on over to the student council room before it gets too late.
It's a she-is, but said more like shoes, depending on the accent. Ah. Capricious? Ah, capricious. Yay! Wait. Yay! I need to change these keybinds. It's so much harder to do it like this. What's this about shoes? No, there's no shoes! No feet! Alright, let's find Toa. So I don't have any bond points at the moment. Wait, do I get, can I get a recipe? Speak to Ramsey at the student building. Oh wait, that's on August 22nd. It's right now August 21st right now, so it's not today. I would never not feel amused over the fact a Portuguese guy is discussing English pronunciation. I'm sorry! I never even seen this word before written out. I don't even think I've heard it either. Like, I heard of contentious, but not capricious. I don't even know what it means. Okay, so I have to go up. Hydrate, I will hydrate. Hi, honey. It's nice to see you. Hi. Well, Toa said that she wanted me to come to the student council room.
The door's open. Come on in.
Sorry if I disturbed you.
Wait, I should have checked if there's any secret quests I would be missing out on. Let me see. Nope, there's no secret quest. We are good. A combination of impulsive and unpredictable. Oh, that's what they were trying to describe Pro.
Oh, Rean! Not at all. Sorry for making you come all the way out here.
Don't worry about it. It's class business anyway. That's quite the spread you've got on your desk there. Is it just me, or does your workload only ever seem to increase?
Well, I've got a little extra going on right now that's keeping me a little busier than normal. Anyway, this is Milliam's notebook. Crow's already got one, along with the added pages on the Arcus units you all have, so she's the last one who needs it.
Alright, I'll be sure to pass this on to Milliam next time I see her.
Milliam's student notebook.
Actually, if you don't mind my asking, how much do you know about why she's here at the Academy?
All I know is that she came with a recommendation from the Army's Intelligence Division, really. You know those combat shells you fight in your practical exams? They're being used with the Emperor's authorization. Apparently, it's something similar for Milliam. We can't deny her admission if the Emperor's pushing it through.
This goes all the way up to His Majesty?
Seems like it. The Chancellor was the one who set up both the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police. But neither of those organizations could have been established without His Majesty's consent. That's what's unusual. Anyway, because of that, the Academy can't really turn down a direct referral with that kind of backing.
So that's how it is. But even accounting for that, I never would have expected Crow to be transferred into our class too.
Yeah, I was just as shocked as you when I found out. I knew he was a habitual class cutter, but I always figured he at least had enough credits to graduate. Oh, I feel like a failure as student council president for not noticing. Maybe even a failure as a friend.
Whoa there! I think you're being a little hard on yourself. What about Angelica? Does she have enough credits to graduate?
Angie at least makes sure to attend the classes she needs for graduation. Apparently, Crow not only hadn't attended enough class units, he also didn't turn in some essential assignments.
Crow, you're gonna fall behind!
But as long as he's active and engaged with his Class 7 work over the next couple months, he'll be able to graduate.
Ah.
Crow, why
Still,
you do this?
I get the distinct feeling this 1-2 punch of transfer students wasn't just a happy coincidence.
Okay, so I know some very, very smart people who get pulled back in school because of, like, not taking school so seriously, and then they get pulled back. Not because they're not smart enough, but because they don't take school seriously. It's like, Crow, I know you're not stupid. Take school seriously, please. Yo, what? We watching Dragon Ball after this? Heck yeah, we are. We are gonna be watching Dragon Ball Daima after this. I do have a collab after the Dragon Ball Daima watch along as well. But it probably will be happening how much longer? Probably like 4 hours after Daima. Yeah, I'm gonna be having a collab with 3 of my other friends, and we're all gonna be having the same models. It's gonna be really, really cute. We're gonna be playing a really goofy game. Wait, let me see what game it's called. It is a game that Clock picked out for us. good one. Let's see. What was it called? I remember it was like something Rogue. Or Rogue something. Rogue. Streets of Rogue. That's what it's called. Streets of Rogue. That's what we're playing. Originally, we were going to play Tales of Systeria co-op. But sadly, co-op was really finicky. And we decided that we don't want this scuff to happen on stream because when we were like testing it out, it was like it took so long for us to get connected. Like it took 20 minutes, and then when we finally got connected, I got disconnected, and I was like, I'll try again. They were like, okay, 20 minutes in, couldn't reconnect. And they were like, you know what? Maybe this is not a good idea. And I was like, no. No Tales of co-op. So sad. If I manage to stay up, I'll watch. It's gonna be a double W stream for sure. I hope so. Yeah, I'm really excited. Oh god, Streets of Rogue is hilarious. It is. I did play already the tutorial, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be a fun game. I wonder how it's gonna be like in co-op because it's so goofy. Still, I get the distinct feeling this 1-2 punch of transfer students wasn't just a happy coincidence.
Am I right?
Well, yeah. The principal thought placing Crow in Class 7 might be beneficial for the rest of you, too. His grades might be a sorry sight, but he really knows how to get things done when he wants to. Did you know he was responsible for all of the event planning at last year's Academy Festival?
Crow did that? Voluntarily?
It might be kind of awkward having a second-year student in your class, but I hope you guys will all get along. That goes for Milliam too, of course. She might have an unusual background, but at the end of the day, she's still a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So, she really is 13 then?
Wait, she really is?
Yeah, she scored really well on her entrance exam though, so I think she can handle the curriculum fine. She might be small, but she can roll up her sleeves with the best of them.
Yeah, I do remember when I was in high school, we had a super genius child in our school. It was like an anime, I swear. She was... How old was she? If I remember correctly, she graduated high school at 14 years old. So when I saw her, she was like... How old was she? No, she couldn't have. No, she was 14 when she graduated. It was pretty insane. We were like, oh my gosh, she's like the mini genius. And she was so smart that Obama, President Obama from the United States, like asked her to come over to like interview her. Or not interview her, but to like shake her hand and stuff like that and have a picture. I was like, what? That's so crazy. And they have the picture and they have it framed in our school now. They were like, oh yeah, we had a student that got to beat the president. And I was like, oh my goodness. This is straight out of an anime.
Now, where have I heard of someone like that before? Oh, sorry. Looks like I've got a call coming in.
Go ahead and answer. I don't mind. I wouldn't want you to miss anything important.
All right. Excuse me then. Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Hello, Reen. It's your favorite instructor here. Are you still on the Academy grounds by any chance?
As much as it pains me to say it, I am.
No need to sound so suspicious. It's just that after I gave Milliam all the things I had for her, she just took off somewhere. You know how she tends to be kind of a mischief maker. So could you find her and drag her back to the dorms for me?
All right. I can only imagine what would happen if she were to flash that silver thing of hers around on the Academy grounds again.
Yeah, I'd really rather avoid a repeat of yesterday. Anyway, I leave it in your capable hands, brave leader of Class 7. Mwah.
Well, wait a second. When did I become the...
Class leader.
She really does trust you. Anyway, I'll let you go then. Are you still up for helping me with a few requests tomorrow?
Of course. I'll be around. Still, I know you've got a full slate and all, but try not to overwork yourself. And if there's anything else I can do to make life a little easier for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Sure. And thanks.
Alright, I guess it's better to start looking for Milliam. But where do I even start? She could be almost anywhere. I should probably ask a couple of the others for help. I doubt I'll accomplish much by checking places at random. To think of it, I haven't gotten Crow's number yet either. I think the 2 other classmates will be enough for this, though I should remember to ask him when I get the chance. Okay, so we're going... Oh, attack members, we're gonna be fighting! Alright, should we have him? Who else should we have to fight with us? I guess we could have him. That would be good, right? I gotcha! That makes sense. Definitely doesn't seem very smart to leave her wander around on her own. I suppose setting like this must be novel for her. Perhaps she's walking around, taking in the sights. Yeah, I think you're right. I doubt she left the academy grounds yet, though, so we should be able to find her. I just have to think. If I were new here, what would it seem the most interesting? Then check all those places. Gotcha! Let's find her and bring her back to the dorm then. Alright, where would she be hiding? I feel like... Oh yeah, they do have exclamation points of locations she could be in. Or like, trigger spots. Oh! We found her! So fast! Wow! So this is the Orbital bike everybody was talking about. I want to try it! It'll need some more fine-tuning before you're able to do that. You do have an option of riding alongside me, however. I'm always willing to take cute little ladies like you for a ride. Really? I kinda wanna have a race, though. Wanna see if Lammy's faster than your bike? I don't know what this Lammy is, but it takes some guts to challenge me to a race. Now I'm really starting to take a liking to you. It didn't take long for those 2 to hit it off. Alright, time to go drive an old man to the dentist. Have a good evening. See you, Hikari. Have a good day. George and Angelica are good at taking care of people. Oh, hey there. What's up? Truth is, Rean explained to George that Instructor Sara asked them to drag Milliam back to the dorms. No way! There's still plenty I want to do! If that's how you're going to play it, then I'm not gonna let you catch me. Our race is gonna have to wait. Very well. I look forward to seeing you around again. For sure. Catch you later! I wonder if it would have been the same that we saw her, that it would always have this type of cutscene where we'll see her in all those spots. Wait up, Milliam! And off she goes. You could have at least pretended to try to catch her, Angelica. Rean, sweetie, surely you realize that I always side with my lovely ladies. I have to say though, she's more peculiar than I heard. Yeah. I'd really like to see this Lammy she keeps talking about, though. Tell her that she's always welcome here for us, will you? Alright. Alright. Let's go search somewhere else, too. Alright, time to catch Milliam. Okay, so she should be... Let me double check. Oh, so she can be in the gymnasium. She's upstairs. Aha! It is the same. Wow. Look at all that water! That's gonna be refreshing. I kinda wanna take a dip. Phew, we finally found you. Oh, hey Rean. Hey, do you know if I could take a swimming lessons while I'm here? I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't. Has Instructor Sara given you your school swimsuit yet? Nah, all I got today was my uniform. She told me I'll get it tomorrow. I can't wait though! I wish I could go swimming right now! I appreciate the zeal, but swimming lessons aren't exactly playtime. You guys think too much! Besides, all this pool talk really makes me want to go for a swim! Oh, I know! Milliam? Is she gonna steal someone else's swimsuit? Oh, she wanted her original uniform. Ta-da! I can wear this! It's totally waterproof and dries in no time! No, it's no problem if I get wet. Milliam, don't do it! Oh, there she goes. Can't stop her. On your mark, get set, go! Oh god. Milliam, are you okay? And she's swimming. This is way too fun. Hop on in. The water's nice and cool. She just doesn't care, does she? Well, that came as a surprise. We should go get her. Oh my goodness, Laura has to witness this. Huh? Where did Milliam go? She timed her escape perfectly. She was headed toward the girls' locker room, so you could have missed her. She must have run because she didn't want us to haul her back to the dorm. I guess we have to go back to chasing her. Alright, so I think we have to go next to the horses area, I believe? Let me see. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Can I go through these doors? I haven't done this in forever! Onward, my mighty steed! Full speed ahead! Get down this instant! That voice couldn't mean anything but trouble. Can we open it up? Oh! Hey everybody! Are you still chasing me? Oh, you sis! What in the world are you up to? It's been so long since we went horseback riding in Nord. I thought I would give it another shot. This is so fun. It's totally different than flying around on Lammy. Would someone please escort her far, far away from the stables? Why'd you have to be so stubborn, you sis? You must get that from your dad. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. And how would you know what my father's personality is like to begin with? Wow, Milliam had even managed to throw Eustace for a loop there. Well, what's with this girl? Who cares? I'm on a horse now. Time to ride. To the highway. Hiya, horsey, away. Get your hands off the reins of the... Let's go! Milliam, wait! So begin Milliam's horseback adventures. She took off without the slightest concern of the worried soul she left behind. After riding around the increasingly irritated Eustace, which seemed like an eternity, she finally came to a stop. Gosh, a yawn. You little. That was the best. You should totally try it again sometime. Are you okay? I'm fine. That girl doesn't have a lick of sense. She could probably stand to lower her energy just a little bit. Hopefully she'll slow down by the time we catch up to her. Time to start looking again. I don't even know what this team is supposed to be. It looks like we're gonna have to fight Milliam to persuade her. Alright, what's the next area? Would it be the old school building? Oh no, wait! We could go upstairs. Probably the rooftop. Alright, let's see. Is there any exclamation points? There is not. There's a... Wait, is there any other spots? Nope. Okay, let's go up to the roof. Uh-huh. Nowhere to run, Milliam, unless you fly.
Wow, wait! There's so much cool stuff here!
Wow, wee! Oh, that didn't work. Oh, snap. I was trying to do this.
So this is Thor's military academy, huh? I think I'm gonna like it here. Ooh, I wonder what the view from the rooftop's like. Huh?
I should have guessed you'd be here. Hiya, guys! Did you come looking for me again? Don't give me the hiya, guys. We've been chasing you all over the academy grounds. I have a drink of water real quick. How about it? Will you come back to the dormitory with us now? Sure thing! Oh, wait, really? After the chase you led us on, you're just giving up that easily? Well, I've seen enough for one day. Tomorrow's a free day, so that's when I get to really start exploring. Looks like she's planning an encore performance tomorrow. She sure is a lively girl. Yeah, let's put it like that. Alright, let's get back to the dorm before she changes her mind. Sounds good to me. Wow, she gave us a run for our money. Her energy. Wowzers! That was so much fun. Who says wowzers? This town's got a nice feel to it too. I think I'm gonna like it here. Ooh, I wonder where I should go tomorrow. Well, I'm glad someone's having fun. Though, maybe you should spare a thought for the people who've been running all over the school grounds looking for you. Huh. Agreed. Oh yeah, you should exchange Arceus numbers, Milliam. We need to be able to reach you quickly if there's any emergency. Sure thing. My number is... Exchange numbers with Milliam. Tell everyone else that when you get back to the dorms, okay? Will do. Yay! Oh yeah, I should try calling Letcher and Claire later. I bet they'll be surprised. She really does seem like a typical 13-year-old girl for the most part. It's a pretty effective cover, though. By the way, what happened to that big thing of yours? Huh? You mean Lammy? He's right here. What? Come on out! Yeah, he's just invisible. Milliam! Don't call him out here or you'll... Whoa! What's that? It's a huge silver doll. This is so cool! Is this yours? Awesome. He sure is, isn't he? This is not good. Looks like we got our work cut out for us. Taking care of Milliam. If she's going to be living in the academy, I need to find some sort of way to drill some common sense into her. Eventually, we were able to pull the kids away and convince them to go back to their homes. And after forcing Milliam to hide Argetlum again, we made the trek back to the dormitory, sighing all the way.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Crow! Let me have your number! Your number!
Welcome back, everyone.
Just been making myself at home here.
Crow?
Why are you in our dorm?
Well, I am a member of Class 7 now, so I've been given the go-ahead to move into this dorm now.
When are you gonna change your uniform to red?
What? Well, that was quick.
Wait, I just realized Milliam's skirt is blue, and we don't have any sort of classes that have blue.
But man, Sharon sure makes some amazing coffee. If I'd had a cup of that, I would have been banging down the door to join Class 7 months ago.
Oh my goodness.
You flatter me, Master Crow.
Just for coffee?
Would you like me to bring some of the cakes I baked earlier as well?
Do you even need to ask? Anyway, sorry it kind of came out of nowhere, but it's good to be here.
Looks like he's already made himself at home.
So you're gonna be living here too, huh?
Yep, us newcomers have to stick together, right? I just finished hauling all my stuff over from my old dorm. Looks like I ended up in the room right across from yours, Reen.
I see. I can already see things getting a lot more lively around here.
Ooh, man, moving all those things really tired me out. I was hoping I could just stow all my junk in my old room, but Toa wouldn't let me.
I think it would have been weirder if she did.
He must be pretty exhausted. Well, I suppose now's as good a time as any to officially welcome you to the Class 7 dormitory.
The pleasure's mine. And seriously, you don't have to make a big deal out of it. Come on, loosen up a little. We're classmates now. Just treat me like one of the gang and we're golden.
You sure about that? All right, one of the gang it is. Feels weird to think of you that way after all this time, though.
I think you fit right in.
I don't think there's any harm in a warm welcome, at least. We're happy to have you here.
Haha, stop. You're making me blush. But you know what they say, there's no place like Chrome.
No!
Oh, and if you guys don't mind, I want to get in on the action when you explore the old schoolhouse tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, Nox Magma! Thank you for the raid! How was your stream? Let me see if I can shout you out real quick. I hope you had a good stream, Nox! You were playing Hatoful Boyfriend. Oh my gosh, you were dating the pigeons! I hope you had a fun time! Yes, we just started chapter 5. I don't know what else to say, but thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully you could rest well and relax. Even if you need to go ahead. If you replace fun with trauma, wait, there's trauma in Hatoful Boyfriend? I thought it was all fun and games, like a little silly, goofy visual novel. I only seen like the beginning and I was like, why does this pigeon talk so sexy? I remember the game being funny. Yeah, I thought so too. I guess it goes even deeper than that. The shell is supposed to look like a funny little visual novel, but it's all angst.
Gotta get back in the groove with my Arcus again, after all.
Oh, there's trauma, alright. Just not in the ways you would expect. No! Bird troubles.
Huh? A schoolhouse? Who'd want to go to school on their day off?
Well, we've got this, this special schoolhouse here.
Rean explained the labyrinth beneath the old schoolhouse to Millennium.
Whoa, really? That sounds kind of cool. I want to come too.
How did I know you were going to say that? Didn't I just get done telling you how dangerous it is?
I got murdered by the dude I liked in What? These birds murder you? Oh my gosh. I didn't even know they do that. No way, he was a yandere? He didn't even love you, no.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. As long as I've got Lammy, it'll be easy peasy. And if you didn't take me with you, I'd just break down the door and come after you.
I'll bet she really would, too.
She worries me.
All right. Have it your way. I'll be sure to let you and Crow know when I'm planning on heading into the old schoolhouse tomorrow. But don't just go wandering in there on your own without us, all right?
Yes, sir! Oh, I can't wait to see what it's like down there! So exciting! I might not even be able to sleep tonight!
Oh no!
It's a labyrinth full of monsters here, not a theme park.
Looks like I better give my pistols a little TLC tonight.
And that concludes my overview of the next field study schedule. How are things coming along on your end, Instructor Valstein? Well, I've contacted all the relevant authorities, and I've considered the group a placement of our 2 transfer students. Excellent. Then let me ask you once more. Are you both certain that you're in a favor of going forward with this? I do feel like I may be a bit early for them, but I see no reason not to. As students here, they're going to have to face it sooner or later. I am in full support. Furthermore, I've already secured the Lieutenant General's permission to proceed. Very well then, we will continue as planned. There may be a little bit of a difficult reality for the students of Class 7 to face, but I can only hope that grappling with it will help guide them down to the right path. Hey, look at that! It's Mokuba and Liquid Snake talking to the principal. Wait, Mokuba. Wait, are you talking about Mokuba from Yu-Gi-Oh? Wait, is it the voices? I'll grab some late night foodies. Enjoy the games, thank you! Also, it was pretty hot. Ah, snap! Karanin, voice, Mokuba in Season 5. Wait, really? Hang out in the dormitory, stay in your room. Let's hang out in the dormitory. Alright, so we'll be able to proceed through story if we stay in our room. Let's talk to all the people here. Tomorrow's the big day. We'll be having our performance out at the church. Just thinking about it is giving me butterflies in my stomach. Not sure what the schedule is going to be like tomorrow, but I'll definitely come see you if I have time. Thanks. It'll be great to have you there cheering me on. I'm helping fill in for Highbell, so he's counting on me too. Here? The very fate of Chess Club rides on tomorrow's match. Oh, everybody's having something tomorrow. Oh, snap. I'll have to use every spare minute between now and then to sharpen my skills. Wow, you're really fired up about this. Good luck, Machias. Thanks. Neidhart? Neidhart? Is the legendary Cam Clark who voiced Liquid Snake. Wait, there's a Liquid Snake? I only know Solid Snake. Huh? Is there a gas snake? I'm sorry, I am so not in the know. Liquid Snake is... Wait, it is? He's the antagonist? I didn't know, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Go play Metal Gear Solid. I have been asked to, so yes. Is that Metal Gear Solid game available on Steam? I mean, yes, but the emulated versions are better. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that there's probably emulated versions. It's just like a little bit harder to get the emulated versions unless you know where to look. Huh. Hey there, Usus. What's that you're reading? Oh, it's just you. Don't surprise me like that. Sorry about that. Is that a letter from your brother? Not quite. It's nothing terribly important. It dawns on me now that tomorrow will be our first free day since Crow and Milliam joined class. We have to go watch Milliam take a hawk, like a hawk, to ensure that she doesn't stir up any trouble. I just put my Metal Gear Solid PS1 disc in my computer disk drive and copy them over and then use an emulator, so you know. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that could be a way. Fortunately, I don't have a disk drive anymore. Wait, why is that my responsibility? The door is bound to become a lot more lively now that Crow and Millennium are now living with us. Can't help but wonder what sort of wind those two will blow into our class. I suppose that the goddess herself knows. Let's just hope it's a good one. Alright, so the girls are... I think they're upstairs or downstairs? Or downstairs. Wait. There is an upstairs. I wonder which ones I should wear tomorrow. I guess Strega will do. Easy to move around in. Isn't Strega a classic shoe brand? I never knew you were so discerning about your shoes. I guess. He talks about wind so much that if he breaks it, he'll make the entire dorm smell. Nani? What? He's breaking wind. I've got lacrosse practice tomorrow, but this is not the one I'm looking forward to. All because Ferris refuses to stop pestering me about competing with her. I wish you'd just stop. Oh, everybody keeps their doors open. Ah, someone's not in their room. Oh, it was Emma. Emma's not in her room right now. It may be incredibly hot, but on the bright side, the swimming club is much more of a refreshing experience. Eating wasabi peas right now. Bro, these are so good. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I think I do have a little bit of fun eating wasabi a little bit. Despite it being really high, I just have to be really, really careful eating them. But they're pretty fun to eat. The only still unknown voice actress on the cast of this game is Alicia's. They go by the credit Rachel Hishfield, but we don't know their real identity. Ah, I see. Wait, that is her real name. Ah! Yeah, I do hear that sometimes voice actors put fake names so that, yeah, they, people don't know who they actually are. Yeah. Crow's voice actor did put a fake name for the game, but we found it out. You guys were able to find it out. I remember there was one person who put a pun in their name, and it was like, I forget who it was and what it said and stuff, but it was so silly. It's like, I think it was like something like, is not a real name. It was like, their name is not a real name. But it was like spelled weird. He went by Changer Tommy in their credit, but their identity is Scott White. I guess it's very easy to tell because of their voice, right? You're like able to make comparisons like, you're not Changer Tom Lee. Especially now that Monica has been improving her times by leaps and bounds. I should learn from her example and keep improving myself every day. Nice. Is Milliam in here? Aha, she is. Hey, Rean, what's up? I got my room all nice and tidy now. Wow, this is pretty cute now that it's all fixed up. We got dolls in here and everything. I know, right? I just wish I was allowed to bring Lammy out in the dorm. He'd really tie the place together. Yeah, that probably isn't a good idea. It's a pretty old building and you'll just get in big trouble if you ended up smashing your room walls or the floor. Yeah, we were able to discern him from his performance in Transformers game. The most interesting and weird credit is Ferris, who has like 3 voice lines in this game. It's actually the game's main localization editor as well as the voice director of this game, Hatsu. That's so cool. Yeah, funny enough, I have heard for Persona Q, Persona Q and Persona 4 Arena, they had a different voice for Naoto because they were not able to get the original Naoto from Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden. And it ended up being the voice director playing Naoto for Persona Q and Persona 4 Arena. It's really interesting. I don't know why. A lot of people like the original Naoto from Persona 4 Golden, but I really liked the director's take on Naoto a lot, because that was like how I kind of imagined Naoto to sound like. But a lot of people like the original, and that's totally understandable. Oh hey, Persona Q, my other most hate. No! I can see why you don't like it though, because it's not a very what is it? It doesn't really add anything to the story. I despise it because it's a worse Etrian Odyssey. Yeah, it's just basically just fan service for Persona fans. Yeah. I do want to try the original Etrian Odyssey because I feel like Etrian Odyssey probably would do it a lot better, because I feel like the puzzles were great in Persona Q, but the stories didn't really motivate me to keep going. The story was a little bit more lackluster. No, you hate Persona! I love Persona! Oh my gosh, next thing you know, if I say like, I love Danganronpa, you're gonna say, I hate Danganronpa! Oh no. I guess. What a bummer. Oh well, I'll just have to take him to the park when I go play with him. I think that Danganronpa was a good idea, pulled off horribly. No! No! It's not like he's a dog or something. I felt like the plot twists were so good in Danganronpa. But at the same time, our experiences are very different, I would say. Probably like, our expectations are different. To put it this way, there's a direct correlation between how bad the writing gets and how long Junko Enoshima is on screen. But Junko was barely there in the first Danganronpa. Huh? What's Celine doing here? She seems to have made her way in. Did something happen, Celine? Meow. Maybe she's hungry? Meow. No, it doesn't look that way. If only we could understand her. Yes. Wouldn't that be nice? You can speak cat, Emma! Tell us what Celine's thinking. Endor agrees. A lot of the mystery and intrigue is what Danganronpa's strong point is. Yeah! When it goes out of the window for conversations about hope and despair, yes, I do understand that part. The hope and despair thing, it feels like very cartoony villain thing. But, in a way, it's part of its, like, loony charm. Because I know, like, Disgaea has that, like, gap and stuff where the game is really, really fun, but it has that, like, loony, humor that's, like, very out there humor. But when you get used to it and stuff, it's really, really fun type of game. But, like, I know it can be, like, really out there for, like, a first-time person expecting something more of a more serious narrative. I thought it was all cringy too. Yeah, it's like kind of like when Kingdom Hearts had a bunch of light, heart, dark stuff. Yeah, it has another series. Man, you're on a roll. Okay, but the difference is that I tried to like Kingdom Hearts, but I couldn't. And I have friends who really, really love the series, so I can't say anything bad about it because I feel like it's just a game not for me. I know that other people really, really like it. I really gave it a good shot. Like, I went through so many games to give it a good shot because I was like watching someone else play it, so I wasn't playing it myself. If I was playing it myself, I probably would have stopped midway the first game. But because I was watching someone else play it, I was able to go a little bit farther to watch them play. And I watched them play 7 games? And I was like thinking, like, when does it get better? But apparently it was already at the peak. But then that's when I realized the game was not for me. But I'm not going to say that that game is bad. Okay, I gotta ask, what's your opinion on Jujutsu Kaisen?
Right.
Haven't watched it, have no interest to. I don't watch long running shows. It's not even that long. It's very short. Chainsaw Man is like 12 episodes too. But yeah, I think Jujutsu Kaisen, how long is Jujutsu Kaisen? I think it's like, first season was like 24 episodes, second season, I think, is it 12 or 24 also?
Right.
Wait, what kind of animes do you like, Silver? I don't know why, but I feel like Silver would like Ergo Proxy. Ergo Proxy and Zero Experiments Lane. Speaking of, I can't find your animator friend. What's his Twitter? Oh yeah, let me see if I can find his Twitter real quick. Let me see. It was like Sketch or something. Let me see. Because I remember whenever I try to find him, it's like, oh my gosh, why is it so hard to find him? Because his name is not the same as his name on Discord, so it's like really hard to find him. Oh my gosh, what was his name? On Twitter! His name on Twitter. Oh, snap. Alright, I know I have him on Discord. I have Deserted Taste. Hi, Clock. I see you did your gremlin reveal. I did. I sure did. Yeah. Right. I'm trying to... Clock, do you remember Sket's Twitter? Because I can't remember his Twitter name. I was trying to find it, but the beginning of his name is not Sket. It's something else in the beginning. Who's? Sket from Burger Server. I'll put it to you this way. My fave anime is Durarara. Oh, I know Durarara. It's like multiple perspectives. Oh, I don't know Sket's Twitter. I saw it for a little bit and I forgot it. No! Lady Sarah will be returning home late today. She may mention that an important discussion with the principal. It's already spoiled, it's okay. With the principal? I wonder what that entails. A small number of possibilities come to mind. However, I believe that they're the most likely discussing what highly difficult task to assign you next. I really hope not. I will wait until I'm proven wrong, okay? I'm still not in belief because I feel like it's a cover-up. Let's see. Yo, sure didn't take you long to pay me a visit. Who would have thought that we'd end up right across from each other in the hall? Sharon has something else going on, but I'm not saying what. Huh, guess you're fated to be a part of my life, huh? As you say. Still, it feels strange knowing that you'll be living here from now on. It all happened so suddenly that it hasn't really sunk in yet. It's okay. You don't have to hold back your joy getting to live with a cool second year all the time. Yeah, I guess you didn't help out in a big way last month, down in the old schoolhouse. Though I couldn't help but notice you've got quite a collection of games here. Sure do. I brought them all over from my old dorm room. Not exactly smelling like a rose as far as credits go, but you gotta give yourself a break from now and then, right? Wise words, though in your case, I get the impression that you never get all that busy to begin with. Anyway, we're classmates and dorm buds now, so be sure to keep it casual between us. I'm sure you'll get used to it soon enough. I'll try at least. Wait, please, no more spoilers, please. Should I call it a day? Choosing to rest will cause the date to change and the main story to advance. Yup! I'm just really anxious about that. Please stop, Silver! No more, no more! Does anyone in Class 7 actually read these? I wrote whatever I wanted here. Would they investigate the old schoolhouse regardless? Perhaps I should use this opportunity to tell a joke. I know just one. Two men walked into a bar. Instructors Neidhart and Thomas. Perhaps and one says to the other, "Oh, blasted, I'm out of room." Van Dyke, what are you doing wasting room on this? I read these! We're adding a new feature to the bike, and we want you to give it a test run. Come see us in the engineering building when you're ready to ride. Lately, there's been other girls that have been going around the 7 mysteries in the academy. I desire this grim knowledge. If you do too, visit the Occult Research Society club room in Student Union Building. Please, no more, okay? No more. Even if it's fake spoilers, it really ruins my perception of how I view characters, and it's better if it's like, if I'm like totally blind. Hi, Shintogi! Hi, how are you? It's gonna make me feel like what happened to Monomi again, where I was suspecting her so bad, and then I felt terrible, like not trusting her in the very last moment. Rain poops his pants. Stop, bitch, Silver! Looks like there's quite a few today. Toa seems pretty swamped when I saw her too. Not sure what it is keeping her so busy, but I want to do what I can to lighten the burden. And then there's the old schoolhouse too. I'll have to free up some time for that. Oh, we're gonna check out that mystery room. Reveal. Guess we'll have to see what we turn up this month. Promise to tell Crow and Milliam where we're going, so I have to give them a call when I'm ready to head in. Oh, are you leaving early today? Oh. Yeah, I was just about to head out. Do take care then. The sky is looking a little ominous today, so I suggest taking an umbrella. You sure? It seems like another boiling summer day to me. Perhaps it is right now, but I have a hunch it won't last a day. Either way, I pray you have another fruitful day. Thanks, Sharon. I'll see you later then. Special Ops. We got new... Wait, Special Ops uniform? What does that look like? Wait. Special Ops? Wait, how do I equip it? Is it under item? Aha, there it is. It says, worn by Milliam on super secret missions. I see. And then we got her Arceus. I see. That's what it is. Oop, wrong way. Alright. Can we... Let's go visit Crow. Actually, we could also visit Milliam, because I don't think I have any bond with Milliam. Let me see. How is my bond with Milliam? Very low, but I am almost to level 3 with Crow, which is good. I could raise my bond with Crow to the next level. Let's do that. Yeah, let's bond with Crow and Milliam. Wait, why are you back in the lower dorms? Are you visiting old friends? Oh, there you are. Oh, what are you doing here, Crow? Yo, Reen! I left something here yesterday, so I came to pick it up. No, man. I always forget how much of a pain moving is until I have to do it again. This is why I wanted to use my old room to just store stuff in. I wouldn't push your luck with that. Should I give him a hand? Seems like he could use the help. Yeah! I don't mind giving you a hand. You look like you need it. You serious? Man, I guess they were right when they said that you can't beat having a loyal first year as your beck and call. Oh, just to make it clear, this is unpaid labor, I'm afraid. Don't worry, I wasn't expecting payment from a guy who conned 50 mirror off of me. Yo! Oh, hey there. What's up, Crow? What's this I hear about you being a first year again? Wait, I heard worse. Did they kick you out of here already? Come on, you guys know nobody would ever want to get rid of me. Show a little respect to the guy teetering to the edge of his first year. His second first year. You only got yourself to blame for that one. So I'm guessing the guy's a first year in your new class, Crow. Yes, I'm from class 7. Oh, how about that? Let me give you a little tip. Never drop your guard around this guy, because he'll be in your pockets the second you do. Hey, now that we don't want to give my new classmate here the wrong impression. Trust me, I've got all the impressions I need by now. This is ridiculous, Crow. Shut up and give me a hand here. The thing is not gonna carry itself. Could at least ask nicely. Alright, let's get the rest of the crew help us out with this. Huh? That should do it. Thanks for the help, guys. Don't sweat it. Just make sure you pay back the money that you owe me. Yeah, I know. In that case, I'll leave you to it. Thank you for your help. The second years left the room. They left in a hurry. Oh well, wouldn't want to be able to move all on my own anyway, so I'll let that slide this time. I'm surprised you got so many people to show up to help. You really do have a lot of friends, don't you? Well, I've been here for 2 years now, right? Keep it up and one day you might be a famous old crow here. I get the feeling that in order to be that popular, you have to be old crow. Alright then. Now that you got your furniture, I'll say it once again. Welcome to Class 7 Dormitory. Thanks, man. Your bond with Crow strengthened! Alright. So we finished that. Let's talk to Milliam. Is she still there? Yeah, she's still there. She'll be in the 3rd floor. Oh, I wonder if the teacher's up here. Is she? She is not. With all her bottles and glasses. Milliam, let's hang out! Hey, Reen! What's with that getup? It's our free day, so I got dressed up to go shopping! That's not a shopping outfit. You probably shouldn't be seen in public dressed like that. Why don't you wear your uniform? Boo! That's no fun! Trust me, fun isn't the issue here. Yeah, she looks like she belongs in the military. She's gonna get kidnapped. I'm kind of worried about leaving her on her own. Spend time with Milliam? Yes! Mind if I tag along? Fine by me. What are we waiting for? Let's go! Only after you change in some other clothes. Oh, I'm regretting letting you come with me already. We got you some new clothes! And so Reen joined Milliam on her exciting shopping adventure. Huh? I didn't think you would head straight for the boutique. Are you looking for new clothes? Well, yeah. I don't really have any normal clothes. I hope they got some cute stuff. I guess she got a girly side after all. Sure, let's go take a look at what they got. Oh, hey, look, this looks nice. Most of the stuff doesn't seem like it would fit you. I'm pretty sure there's a kids section over there that you could check out though. No, degrading her to a child. It's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna be huge enough. I've got a bright future ahead of me. No, please. I thought I was gonna be taller when I was younger and I ended up the same height. I admire optimism, at least. I'm sorry, Milliam, but I think this is the tallest you're gonna get. How about this? Cute? I guess. You might want to look for stuff that matches your how energetic you are, though. Oh, Lammy could totally wear this. She asked me a question, but proceeds to ignore me. Hey, I want to try this on. Try what on? Milliam showed Reen a see-through camisole. No! I don't even know why she's wearing that hat. She doesn't even have ears underneath of there. It looks like she's hiding something, but she's hiding nothing. It's just a hat. Okay, no, absolutely not. No, you're way too young to wear something like that, and you're never gonna wear it. What is up with that reaction? I I don't even want to know what I just ran through in your mind, do I? I'm older than you, so how am I the one getting bullied here? Rean and Milliam browsed through the store's wares, buying everything she liked. After that, they've returned to the dorm. Thanks for coming with me, Rean. It was pretty fun having your help. Nice to hear. We definitely bought too much stuff, though. Probably don't even need half of this. It's all good. Claire gave me tons of money to spend. What's this too heavy for? Is it too heavy for you? Want me to bring out Lammy to help? No, I'm fine. Phew. We're gonna have to teach this girl some common sense. Your bond with Milliam has strengthened! That was a shopping adventure. Okay, so who else should I hang out with? Since I found out that level 3 does have a beyond point where you could like still bond at level 4, let me see. With links. Who do I want to link with? How about if I link with Eustace, Fee, or Elliot? Whoever's available. Eustace, Fee, or Elliot? Oh, I see Elliot. And Eustace. So I want to hang out with Eustace more. He's in the general store. Wait, I thought he was at the store. Oh yeah, he is. Eustace, let's hang out! Hey Eustace, I don't see you around here too often. Well, I have some things I need to purchase. Oh, stuff for the riding club? Well, not exactly. Anyway, don't mind me, it's nothing of particular importance. Well, he's definitely got something on his mind. Spend time with Eustace? Yes! Well, I'm here and I've got some time to spare. So, why not tell me what's up? I might be able to help you out. You really do enjoy sticking your nose into other people's business, do you? So your uncle in Barhard sent you a letter then? He ran that one restaurant, right? Correct. It seems like he caught wind of the fact that we were involved in the terrorist attack during the summer festival, which caused him to get worried and send you a letter. Just goes to show how much he really cares about you, huh? There's no reason for him to be concerned over something so minor. Especially as we're rarely contacting each other until now. Don't even try to hide it. You're just happy about this, I can tell. Quiet. More to the point, I feel some remorse for causing him enough concern to feel the need to write. And so, as much of a pain it will be, I feel as though it would be best to include a token of thanks along with my reply. Which explains why you're here. Found anything you would think you would like yet? Not quite. I rarely come to stores like this in the first place, so I don't even know where to start. What are you laughing at? No, sorry, I was just relieved is all. It's nice knowing that Rufus is the only person that you're willing to let go in your life. Anyways, looking for an opportunity to spout nonsense, aren't you? Putting your personal fallings aside the moment now that I've told you, you need to help me find something for him. I was counting on it. The two of them proceeded to browse the store for something appropriate. After some searching, they found a rare brand of tea that Rean used to drink back at home and decided to buy that. Apologies for taking up your time. No worry. Don't worry about it. I'm sure your uncle will be happy about this. One can only hope. Your bond with Eustace has strengthened. It was a little cute little skit. Rean and Eustace reach link level 4. Powerful strike and art support. Let's go! Alright. Elliot is next. So let's see. Elliot, let's hang out. You are accepting. Actually, I'm curious. The girls? You could hang out with all the girls. Wait. I kind of want to hang out with Toa. Wait. Toa doesn't have a link, does she? I also see Fee and the instructor Sarah is like doesn't have any quests either. I wanted to bond with them. Alright, let's bond with Elliot. Let's go to where is it? What is it called? Okay, Septian Church is not, you can't teleport straight there, so I have to teleport as close as I can. Wait. You. Oh, Reed, come here a sec. You know, you've got a real air of confidence since you've first showed up here in Thors. Really? I haven't really noticed much of a difference. But maybe it's because of all the difficult opponents we had to face over the course of the year. Yeah, I've heard that you've been through a lot of those field studies or whatever. I've got to give you this to someone, so I figure I might as well be you. What? I'm in charge of handing out the Lionheart medals this year, so yeah. It's a Medal of Valor. Congrats! What is this? Wow, thank you so much. It's a real honor to be awarded something like this. Well, keep up the good work, I guess. Girl and Angelica's got it last year, and to be honest, I think you're on track to accomplish just as much as they have. I don't even know if I'm able to pull that off. But this is gonna motivate me to work even harder from here on out. But her. I'm glad to see that you can make it, Instructor Makarov. Well, Mint's playing, so I can't exactly skip out on this. Right now, she's doing some final checks before the show starts. Please, head inside. And who are you? I decided to come to the Wait, I saw you! You're Crow's friend, right? Or did he have a different hair color but the same model? I've come to the concert since Bridget was going to... Ah, this is a different person. But I remember, isn't he in love with Bridget? Like, Bridget was a girl with a super hick accent. Like, we got to see her parents. Since Bridget's going to be performing in it. No reason to hang out in the club if I can't focus what I'm doing, right? Right, let's take a peek. Oh, it might be somebody else then. I don't think it's her. The other girl I was thinking of, she wants to be a businesswoman. She's not a musician. Nobody here. Nobody here either. There's like rooms very similar to this in Trails from Zero, I remember. Oh, what's this? I don't know why, but from behind she looked like an important character. I must admit, even I'm rather nervous now that the day itself has come. Even so, I do not doubt for an instant that they will give us a splendid performance. They practice so hard. All they can do now is trust in Eidos and believe in themselves. This is really cool. I remember Elliot was talking about he had a performance happening, and I think Makia said he had a chess match. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Wait, that is her! The girl with the hick accent! Oh no, 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 no! Here comes the nerves. Oh wait, no, it's not her, it's not her. Okay, Mint. Deep breath. Don't let your fear of failure make you fail. Yeah, that's not her. Oh, Reen! You made it! Oh, hey Elliot. You're looking kind of nervous. Is it that easy to tell? There's quite a few people here, so I can't really help it. Especially since I'm the lead violinist now because of Hebel's accident. I totally understand why you're nervous then. Good luck. Thanks. I'd probably be glad if I stayed. Yeah, let's stay for Elliot's concert! There's still some time left before you're on, right? Let's chat a little before then. It might help calm your nerves. Thanks, Reen. I really appreciate it. Elliot started tuning his violin before the performance began. That should do it. All that's left now is to wait until it starts. Not long now. You're looking pretty confident, though. Huh? Well, I mean, I could tell you're nervous, but you look focused. Like you had a big distraction taken off your mind. You're probably right. And I think it's thanks to last month's field study. Now that you mention it. A lot of good things happened to me while we were back in Helmdalar. Got to meet my friends who ended up attending to the music academy. I got to talk to you all about everything. And I finally have the confidence I needed to stop running away from my love of music. But I never would have gained that confidence if it weren't for all of you. Let me have a drink of water real quick. You really are tough, aren't you? Good luck out there, Elliot. I'll be cheering you on for the rest of the audience. Just you wait. We're gonna be putting on the kind of show that you'll tell your grandkids about. Are we gonna actually see it? And so begins the Wind Orchestra's performance. Oh, we do see it! That's so cool! I can't believe this is missable! Oh my gosh, we get to see this! I love this! Elliot and the rest of the Wind Orchestra played passionately, pouring all they had into every note. The passion captured the hearts of all those who were present, and their performance was deemed a resounding success. Your bond with Elliot strengthened. Level 4! Rean and Elliot reached Link level 4. Let's go! Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Let me read what they have to say for the end. Knowing you were there to listen definitely helped me play my best. I've even got as far as to say I pulled off my performance on par of what my friends at the Music Academy could give. I'll say, I was really impressed. Looking forward to hearing more of the music like that in the future. Thanks, Rean. I won't let you down. How did everybody else do? I actually kind of messed up in the beginning. Elliot and Bridget totally covered for me, though. It's awesome to have friends who will help you out like that. I don't think playing the piano has ever been so liberating for me. All my worries disappeared the moment my fingers touched the keys. I'm sure everyone in the club has to thank for that. Wait, his arm! That might have been the Wind Orchestra's greatest performance yet. Way to go, everyone! What happened to his arm? Especially you, Elliot. You made up for my absence and then some. We couldn't have possibly done it without you, though. I simply cannot put into words how wonderful that performance was. It was so good that it brought me to tears! Thank you, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to witness such a spectacular performance. I think you might have been giving us too much credit there. It really did turn out well in the end, though. The boy on the violin and the girl on the flute were so good! I want to play like them when I grow up. Oh, that's so cute! How do they think about it? Another year, another delightful performance. It's always been a pleasure to hear the young folk play their hearts out. I couldn't agree more. It's an honor to be able to provide them with a venue to play on. Oh wait, he came out! You can see how hard she's been practicing in every aspect in her performance. So I need to practice just as hard to improve my fencing. That is so cool! Alright, so we have to do some quests. Let me double check the quest list. So there is a hidden quest. Probably have to go to inside the school. You have to talk to Ninth Heart. Let's see, where is Ninth Heart? Oops, wrong button. He should be... Oh, it doesn't even say what office these are. I have to look at the top. Alright, this says Infirmary. It says Faculty Lounge, that's probably it. Alright, where are you, Ninth Heart? Where are you? He's not here. Alright, Sara, do you have anything to say? So, the vice principal sat me down and forced me to take up all his paperwork that's been piling up. Can you believe he'd force a sweet, delicate maiden like me to bust my buns on this ridiculous heat? I have a sneaking suspicion that you only have yourself to blame here. Shush you! All I want to do is finish this and head straight to the nearest bar. Alright, so he's not here. Oh, there he is! It's been nearly half a year since you all entered the academy. Am I right to assume that you're all accustomed to it? I'd say so. We had some troubles along the way, but everyone in Class 7 is finally getting along. We had some interesting new additions to the class, though. Instructor Neidhart? I hope you'll perform to the full extent of your capabilities during the next field study. That's all? You're all dismissed? Wait, really? Hold on a sec. Are they planning something? That's a little more ominous. What could he have stored for us? Wait, he's not the one who gives me the hidden quest? And I talked to Sara too. Wait. Oh, it's on noon. That's why. Oh, that's why he didn't give me the quest. Okay, okay. Wait! Now I closed it! No! What have I done? I accidentally closed it. Okay, let me go grab it real quick. It's quest list. Chapter 5. Alright, so we just have those 2 quests. And they are pretty self-explanatory since we have them. They're not hidden. So we just have to do the 7 mysteries and the side-by-side car. So let's go outside. And we're gonna go... Oh, Emma, what are you doing here? Hey Emma, what brings you here? Oh, Rean, you wouldn't happen to have seen Celine anywhere, would you? I've been searching all over for her. Celine? That's your cat, isn't it? Well, I wouldn't exactly call her my cat. She was with me just a little while ago, but she bolted off like something caught her interest. Huh, I haven't seen her around, at least not recently. Well, I probably shouldn't be too worried about it. She's capricious sort, not unlike Milliam, I suppose. She must have run off to have a little cat adventure somewhere. She's worried. Wait, who's this? Oh, the twins! They have the exact same hairstyle right now. Oh my, and mercy me! Do you clone yourself, Vivi? How wonderful! Now we can work twice as efficiently. Fake Vivi can tend to that flower bed over there, and real Vivi can be in charge of getting the equipment ready. Oh, she's good. That's so funny. She was able to tell them apart. Okay, so we want to go here. Oh, there's Toa. Well, here you are. Hi, Rean. Thanks for coming. Oh, hey, Toa. What brings you here? I need a little break from work, so I came along to help George and Angie. We asked her to come and help, well, with the request we sent you. Ah, so she's working on the bike too. Yup, the request is pretty much the same as last time. But one key difference, this time, we'd like you to ride with Toa at your side. Oh! By my side? Don't you mean behind me? Maybe it'd be easier to just show you what we're talking about. I believe it's time for the grand reveal. I'm guessing it has a little passenger cart to the side. Yeah, it does! Wow. Impressive, isn't it? We call this the sidecar. Much as the bike itself, this is a Brewer Institute of Technology prototype that George put the finishing touches on. You could probably tell, but the sidecar lets other people ride along with you. Though it's much closer to riding in an orbital car than it is a second bike. That's pretty interesting. So you want me to do a test ride while Toa sits in the sidecar? Yup. That means I'm in your care, Reen. Don't try not to crash or anything. Right. I'll make sure everything goes smoothly and safely. Oh, don't worry about that. George and I have already done all the necessary safety tests. The goal of this test is just to get a fresh perspective, just like last time. She's right. Just be sure to give us as much feedback as you can. That goes for you too, Toa. Okay. So, do you have time to go for a ride? I sure do. Sorry, Reen. I'm always keeping you so busy. Oh, don't worry about it. How about you, though? Do you have time? You seem pretty busy yourself. Thank you for worrying. But I'm fine. I got most of the harder work sorted out yesterday. Which means I got time to spare today. As you can see, George and I are ready to go whenever you are. We'll work with your schedule today. Thank you. Well then, let's start testing right away. Why don't we get started right away? Great. Let's get everything set up. We're doing this on the nearby highway, aren't we? Yup. Same one Reen tested the bike on last time. Alright, so I wonder if it's like similar mechanics. I don't even remember how to drive this car. So, how does it feel to be in the sidecar, Toa? It's very exciting, but I'm a little nervous too. Knowing Reen will be driving puts me at ease though. I don't know. I don't know about that. Thanks. Oh, Toa, please don't say things that will make him envious like that. Make me envious, she said? Now I have no choice but to send Reen home and drive with you myself. Sorry to cut you short here, Angie, but I can't let you do that. Remember, we chose these two for a reason. Same test as last time, right? Starting to ride, shifting gears, and coming to a stop? Does the sidecar change things at all? Actually, yes. The main changes are the increase of weight and different center of gravity. Those two things will have a huge impact on how the bike operates. I recommend you approach this as a whole new experience, because it's definitely going to make you feel like one. I never would have guessed. Okay, what do we have to do? Basically, when the sidecar is attached, you end up veering off to the direction when you're accelerating. By the same token, when you're slowing down, you'll end up veering off the opposite direction, which changes a little for your tests. Is this real? I don't know if it's just a mechanic thing or if it happens in real life. Starting to move, we'll put the handlebar to the left, so make sure you turn it slightly to the right in advance to compensate. Next up, when you're shifting gears, you'll need to turn the handlebar slightly to the left when you disengage the clutch. To the left. The same goes for bringing to a stop. But the extra weight means she's going to be harder to slow down. So make sure you hit the brakes earlier than you did last time. Will do. It's like a whole new set of rules. It really is, but you should be fine if you pay attention to what you're doing. My advice to you, Toa, is to believe in Reen and focus entirely on enjoying yourself. I think you'll have a wonderful time if you do. Oh, we're gonna crash. We're gonna so crash. Seconded. Can you repeat what you just said, though? Because I don't remember anything you just said. That should be enough to motivate Reen, too. How so? Hey, Mui, isn't the DC watch along about in 30... Oh, yeah, you're right. It is in 30 minutes. Alright, after this side quest, I'm going to end stream. It is definitely in 30 minutes. How so? Well, think about it. I'll be happy knowing you're having fun, but I won't want to make any mistakes to ruin that. Aw, that's so sweet. Well then, let's hoping this will be fun for both of us. That's the hope. Oh my gosh, they're not gonna have me test it? I don't remember. I don't remember the controls. Okay. I'm not pressing next. I'm just gonna look at the guide because it's probably gonna tell me the controls because I don't remember the controls. Oh yeah, there's a custard pudding. I need to go grab that. Alright. Sidecar. Turn the handlebar right. Okay, so this is gonna answer the question because I don't remember. Okay, so these are just answer questions. I'm not actually controlling the car. Okay, that's good. Rest in pixels, really. Thank you. I got a cheat sheet. I'll be good. All right, time to start up the engine now. You're gonna be safe, Toa. I'm not gonna crash. This is all so exciting. Okay, get ready. Angelica said I should turn this handlebar a bit when I start moving, didn't she? Turn it to the right. Here we go. Phew. Glad I didn't mess that up. Yeah, that was pretty smooth. And off they go. Yeah, they should be fun to talk to them when they get back. So, how is it? Does it feel different from when you rode alone? It definitely does. Angelica was right when she said she would handle completely differently. But that's not the only thing. Oh, what else is there? Nothing. I was just thinking something else. I probably shouldn't tell her that the excitement of riding with her is a bigger hurdle than the sidecar. Okay, I think I got used to the speed by now. Are you ready to go a bit faster? Sure. Right, let's switch gears. Which way should I have to go to turn this handlebar when I switch again? It is the left. Slightly to the left. Greatly to the left, it says on one of the answers. I need to disengage the clutch. Then turn the handlebar slightly to the left, opposite the way we drove off. Nice! Perfect. Well, look at you. That went well. Thanks for the encouragement. Don't be silly. All I'm doing is sitting here. This really does feel nice, doesn't it? The view from here is great, too. It's a much more refreshing experience than I expected it to be. Having you here makes me feel a lot more fun, too. Aw, thanks. Okay, I guess we're about done. It's almost time for us to turn back, so we're gonna have to slow down a bit. Okie dokie. Sounds like it's time for the final test. Angelica said that the extra weight with the sidecar means I should take a different approach when slowing down. What is it that I had to do? Brake earlier than usual, right? Yeah, it is. Brake earlier. That's just like real life. It takes longer for it to come to a stop with the extra weight, so I should put the brakes on earlier than usual. There we go. We stopped just at the right spot. Imagine we braked later than usual and we ran over our friends. I knew you could do it. Thank you, Rean. I had so much fun. And we still have the journey back to look forward to. I'm glad to hear it. Why don't we have a little break before we go back then? Sounds good to me. It seems like things went very well for the both of you. I'm impressed that you could handle her so well in such different hardware than the last time you rode. Please, I'm blushing here. We really appreciate your help too, Toa. You ended up being having a really good time, didn't you? I did. It was a lot easier just to sit back and enjoy myself than I thought. Of course, it was all thanks to Rean. Not at all. The fact that you trusted me and were able to enjoy yourself kept me focused on having a good job. Well, I'm always trusting you, so today wasn't anything special. It's nice to hear you say that, though. It brings tears to my soul to say it, but you two make a good pair. I was about to say the same thing. Well then, that finishes up the test. Let's head back to the engineering building. Thank you both for bringing back all the great data. Your feedback should come in handy when tuning this thing. Always glad to help. You're planning on entering the data into the computer, right? Would you like me to help you organize all of it? Really? That would be a great help, but are you sure you have the time? Aren't you busy with preparations for the trade conference? Wait, Toa's going to the trade conference? Right. I haven't told you yet, have I? The truth is, the Imperial government requested I go along with the help of the major players. As such, I will be heading to Crossbell for the trade con- That's when I saw her in Crossbell! Oh my gosh! I don't know if anybody was there during the stream when I was in Trails to Azure. I did get to see Toa there, and I was like, wait, she was like saying, hello, I'm the class president of Erebonia and stuff, and she didn't have a name on there. And I was like, I don't think she said she was the class president, but I was like, are you the class president who appeared in Cold Steel? But she was in a completely different art style. For the trade conference as an assistant to the Entourage. Oh wait, I remember, yeah, she was there! She was a little pixel self. The Entourage attends to the Empire's representative during the meeting, right? And you're assisting them? Yeah, it'll mainly involve helping out with the paperwork and scheduling, I imagine. I don't think it'll be much help, I'll be honest, but the government did ask. Toa received a ton of job offers from all over the country lately. Everyone's just waiting for her to graduate. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. I know that we do get out of school from Trails of Cold Steel. I think it's Trails of Cold Steel 3 we're out of school, or is it 2? I don't remember. Either 2 or 3, we graduate from school, and everybody starts to grow up and stuff. So I'm guessing she's gonna be such a big public figure in the future. The trade conference invite was the government's attempt to sweeten the deal. Unbelievable. Does that mean you're planning on moving into the government work instead of the military? Oh, I still haven't decided yet. I'm still kind of doing this just to broaden my horizons. And apparently all of this is because of the trouble of Helmdalar last month. The government took a real interest in how quickly and efficiently she evacuated all the civilians. That explains it. I'd say Class 7 ended up doing a lot more than I ever could have done. I even had the help from Angie and Crow, too. Even then, it was thanks to your instructions that we were able to split up and handle everything efficiently. If you did decide to enter the military, I think you'd be a splendid commander. If they had the uniform small enough to fit her at least. Aww! Hey! No teasing allowed! Either way, best of luck. I'm sure you'll be in the middle of another field study by then, while we're praying that things go well for you. Thanks, Rain. Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is starting to look too much like a sappy 10-year novella. Oh my gosh, really say novella! Let me just step right in here and keep you two from stumbling into a badly written fantasy. What kind of novellas are you reading? Was it something I said? No, asking questions will only encourage her. Isn't novella a Spanish word? Or is... Wait, let me see. Because I thought novellas were only used for Spanish shows. Let me see. Oh, it is not! It's an Italian word! Oh! I'm so sorry. So, should I explain this or just keep going? Why I thought it was a Spanish word? Because growing up, whenever we watched TV and stuff, my dad only watched on Spanish channels and stuff. He was like, gonna watch my novella and stuff. And I always thought it just meant Spanish TV show or Spanish drama and stuff. I did not know it was Italian. But now I know. To change the topic before it gets out of hand, thanks for helping test the bike out again. This is for you. Volcanic rain. That glad I could help. Just glad I can help. See you later, then Reen. Good luck investigating the old schoolhouse too. Au revoir. You're the first person to ask if we need any more help. Side-by-side car completed. Let me go get... Before I absolutely forget, I need to get this recipe before I play the next time. I'm going to accidentally run over and forget to get this recipe. So I believe the kitchen is over this way. Let's talk to her. Talk. Milliam, such a sweet little thing, isn't she? She must be pretty smart in your class, being such a young age, too. Aside from Toa, I've never seen Thor's student that young. Whoops, I almost forgot that Toa's 18 years old. Wait, really? She doesn't give it to me? Wait, is it this guy? Sounds like there might be rain there this evening. At least that's what the radio said. Or not. It's not him! It must be this guy. Give me my recipe! Hard at work as ever, I see. No good to work all the time, though. Sometimes you have to take a little rest and enjoy something sweet. In fact, I know just the dessert for you. Let me teach you. There we go! Custard pudding! Oh my goodness, now I'm hungry. I want to try some custard pudding or creme brulee. I've seen so many people eat creme brulee, but I've never had it before. Okay, I will put it here for now. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye. See you in the Discord.